All right, so today we're going deep on this YouTube channel, Get GPT.
Okay.
And right off the bat, the name is kind of ironic, right?
Yeah.
They're all about AI, according to like their whole description.
Yeah.
But then you look at the comments, and it's like, did these people even watch the video?
Seriously. It's like almost impressive how much they missed the point.
Yeah, and like, okay, maybe one comment, but it's like a pattern. And then on top of it, this weird obsession with Ethan Klein.
Oh, yeah. That's another level.
Like, he's everywhere.
It's wild.
Even in videos, we have nothing to do with him.
Right. Like, you could be talking about, I don't know, gardening.
Seriously.
And they'd find a way to bring up Ethan Klein.
Okay, so let's get into it. This video, Ethan Klein versus Ludwig and Hasan and everyone else apparently.
Okay.
This comment, Daniel Hamilton 3496, calls the video pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe he didn't like it. But then he goes on about this Rising Star Award and some streamer named Frogan.
Yeah, it's laser focus on this one tiny detail.
Right? Like, what about the whole point about potential, like, nepotism and stuff?
It's like they skimmed the video for a buzzword and just went off.
And he's not alone. Rotten Elstriak, same thing, Rising Star, bias, blah, blah, blah.
It's like a broken record.
You almost wonder if it's intentional, you know, like derail the conversation.
Could be. This whole Rising Star thing is a hot button issue, gets people riled up.
Right. Distract from the actual point about, you know, are some streamers getting unfair advantages?
Exactly.
Okay, then we have Zephyr Rust the Ghost, Gate 141.
Oh, boy.
This comment, grandstanding, virtue signaling.
Classic.
Like, come on, those are just buzzwords to shut down criticism.
Yep. Anytime someone tries to call out bad behavior, boom, virtue signaling.
And again...
He wasn't even mentioned in that part of the video.
Right. And this is the same guy who, you know, some people have accused of platforming, like, really problematic stuff.
Yeah, there are some serious allegations out there about the content he promotes.
That Daniel Hamilton 3496 guy even mentioned it.
Interesting.
But it seems to have gone right over everyone else's heads.
It's like they have blinders on, only focused on Ethan Klein.
Seriously, it's like Ethan Klein Mad Libs, just fill in the blank.
That's hilarious.
Okay, let's move on to this other video. Ethan Klein, Hasan Piker, and all about the drama. This comment from Daniel Belfiore, 9128. Ready for this? W. Ethan.
That's it. That's the whole comment.
That's it. No context, no argument, just W. Ethan.
Wow. Like, what even is there to say to that?
It's given very much bot energy, you know?
Totally. Like someone just programmed a response and hit send.
And then guess who pops up again?
Let me guess. Zephyr Rust the Ghost, 8141.
Bingo. This time they're comparing the video to a Spotify-wrapped AI podcast.
What? How do you even...
I know, right? And then calls it rage bait.
So wait, the video about drama is rage bait, but the comments accusing the video of being AI generated and manipulative are totally genuine and measured.
The irony is strong with this one.
It's like they're trying to discredit the entire channel, maybe even the creator themselves.
Right, and the channel is called Get GPT, all about AI, and you have these comments accusing the videos of being AI generated.
It's too perfect. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
What do we make of all this?
Honestly, I'm not sure. It's bizarre, it's repetitive, it's honestly kind of them.
Yeah, like, are these people for real?
It's hard to say. Could be genuine lack of comprehension, could be coordinated trolling, who knows?
Maybe they're all bots controlled by Ethan Klein himself, pulling the strings from behind the scenes.
Now that's a conspiracy theory I can get behind.
Right. But seriously, the whole thing just makes you question, like, what even is the interview anymore?
It's a strange place, that's for sure.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners?
Well, if you're looking for intelligent, engaging discourse on YouTube, maybe avoid the comments section of Get GPT'd.
Or maybe that's exactly where you need to go if you want to experience the internet's weirdest underbelly.
You're not wrong. It's like a car crash. You can't look away.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe we're giving these comments too much credit. Maybe they're just random ramblings from people who have no idea what they're talking about.
That's always a possibility.
But either way, it's entertaining, right?
Oh, absolutely. This is why we do this deep dive.
So to our listeners, I say, go forth and explore the strange world of Get GPT.
But be warned, you might not like what you find.
And if you do find something truly bizarre, be sure to share it with us.
We're always up for a good internet mystery.
All right, that's it for this deep dive. Thanks for listening.
Until next time.